Hey everybody! Today I'm going to sow some seeds for our garden. Just want to get ready so that I'm able to plant stuff later this month. Hopefully. We just had a big rain here, so I thought it would be a nice time to come outside and do this. So basically I have a list for our zone of what we need to plant every month, and then what we sow also for seeds so we can plant the next month or the month after that. So I have that all wrote down as to like what we are going to put in our garden this year. We are probably like a month behind now on planting our garden. We are still in the process of getting out to the ranch to be able to get everything ready to go, put up a fence because there are deer. We don't want to get our plants eaten. So I'll tell you what I'm starting with. So I'm going to be planting some banana peppers, red onion, marigold, orange peaches, corn, blue leg beans, eggplants, a French melon, they're like a rock melon, which is kind of cool, and then a cherry tomato. And so basically what I've done, I have my big old bucket of dirt. And I mostly just picked up just dirt from the pasture. Already has some compost in it. I added a little bit of this peat moss. And I'm going to put in some Texas tea also. I am by no means a professional. Everything that I know, I've either learned from watching other people or my dad, because my dad's the green thumb. I'm sure sometimes he's like, when I tell him things that I'm doing, but shout out to you, Dad, because I know you're watching this. I'm going to just pour a little bit of this in here. And I'm going to mix it up here in a minute. What I also did was I reused some plastic lids, and I put, it's all blowing away, and I put what I'm planting and the date, so I know what's going on there, and I don't get lost and have no idea what I planted. So here we go. I'll just use these little refill cells so far because I'm not handy enough like some of the other people that I watch to reuse or get those little like seed cell starters where you just put the dirt in and it makes it a little clump, which is what eventually I do want to get. You just plant your seeds like that. Haven't done that yet, but I would like to. So here we go. Hey everybody, so today I'm going to go over the rest of our frugal homesteading and what we've done here to stay low on our cost for our debt freedom plan. And honestly, it's really just utilizing Facebook Marketplace and asking people that you know if they have anything that they want to get rid of. So we really got most of our stuff on Marketplace, and we also had, like I'd said before, a friend give us a bunch of stuff, which I will be showing you later today. There's a few things at the ranch that I videoed, and then I'm gonna go over everything here that we have that will eventually be moving to the ranch for our home. I know that I had put these in part 1. We paid $20 for the both of them, and stained glass. There's a little crack on that one, and there's a little crack on that one. But honestly, it's not really enough for me to be too worried about it. I know that these were for a cupboard door and they would swing open from both sides. But what I want to do is put a casement latch on them on the bottom. Like when I lived in Australia, they had windows like that, and then I want them to be side by side and open out above the sink in the kitchen. I think that would be very pretty. And then next I'll take you to the barn because that's where everything else is. But aren't these just so gorgeous? I just love that they're neutral. I don't have to try to put different colors with them. They're just really pretty. And I'll also take a video of my screen with what I mean, like the latches I want to put on the bottom. Here I'm just giving you an idea of the casement stays that I'm looking at for the stained glass windows for the kitchen, just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. This one, I don't like that one. That one's ugly, but it definitely gives you an idea of what I'm using for hardware. And then here's just a few ideas of what I have in mind for what it's gonna look like. I really like this one. It's just really nice and clean, and it looks homey. But this one's definitely my favorite, except for the window treatment. I have brought y'all out to the barn. You can hear the goats. And so I'm just gonna go over everything that we have in the barn that's stored. We will be taking this out to the ranch with us for building our house, and kind of a little bit around where we got it, how much we paid for it, just things like that. So happy to share this with you. I'm excited. Might look like junk right now, but it's definitely treasure and stuff we're gonna be utilizing a lot in our house. This huge window, I think it's a 4x4. I'm not sure, but anyways, it's huge. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for like $50. So I'm not really sure where we're going to put it yet. Might be upstairs. I am not sure, but it's really nice, and it's a nice thick glass. It's a good quality window. There's more windows over here. We bought all of these windows. Can't remember how many there is. 2, 4. There's 9 windows total. We did have to buy that one with it. It was broken, but we didn't care. But they all work, and they all have screens. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we'll just clean them up. We'll be utilizing those all over the homestead. Another thing that we got is this Ben Franklin fireplace. At least that's what we were told it was. I didn't really care. I just liked how it had these folding windows, and like the glass, everything in it is good. It works very well. The inside needs a little bit of love too, but I mean, it doesn't have any like major rust on it. It's just basically dirty. We're probably going to sand it off and repaint it, but I love these glass doors in the front. And like everything has these weird balls on it, which I don't really care about, but yeah. And then there's a leg came off. We actually found this on Facebook Marketplace, messaged the man about it. I cannot make this stuff up. We got to the address, pretty sure this guy was living in a shed, and his drug dealer actually helped Charlie load it in the back of the pickup. And we got out of there as fast as we could. Kind of sketchy. Like I said, can't make it up, but it's a pretty neat fireplace. So, and what Charlie wants to do is we're going to put it in the corner, I do believe. He's going to take rock from the ranch and like put that as the firewall around each side. And then we're going to have a rock base on it as well. So we're just going to try to utilize all the natural rock around us that we can. This is something I'm super excited about. I didn't show you guys picking it up because it was kind of a long process. Hoosier table. Hoosier, I'm not sure how you say it, but I love it. This one came in 2 pieces. I think it's from the 40s or 50s. It's got little wheels. This has a rack in it for cooling, and then this cupboard over here, that bottom one, has a bread box in it. Those 2 will just be storage. And then, sorry, there's stuff everywhere because we're moving. So it has the 2 big doors on either side. You hear the goats, they're helping. And then it has this little window up here. I think someone, or the little cupboard, I'm not sure, but it looks like this maybe was a paper towel holder. I don't know. But then in here is the sifter. And it works. So I'm going to repaint everything. I'm thinking white. I'm thinking I'm going to change these out and put different hardware on them. And yeah, so I guess we'll see. We really want to use this piece as more of a centerpiece for our kitchen where we don't have to have drawers or as many cupboards underneath the sink. We're going to use this more to store all of our kitchen things. So yeah. And we're also going to try to make this so that this actually attaches to the bottom and it's not 2 pieces. So that's what we're excited about in here. Oh, and this. So, okay, I'll show you this, then I'll go over prices. So this, we were actually given by a family member, and it is a light shade. I think we're going to hang it in the kitchen. Clean it up, get it rewired. It's a beautiful piece. And this came out of the old ranch house, I do believe. So that's really cool. Okay, so this was given to us. I think we paid $3.75 for this fireplace, which I didn't think was a bad deal. The Hoosier cabinet we bought for $150. Like I said, all these windows, I believe we paid $50 for those. And the lady was super nice. She actually held them for us until we could make it over there to go get them, which was really cool. And then, yeah, I paid $50 for that. So pretty sweet deal on everything, really. Okay, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me because it's just, there's always a breeze here where we live. So these, we're gonna use these tubs. I think I'm gonna use that one for water, but these other ones we're gonna use for planting potatoes and onions and garlic, things like that. These are our water catchment. We're gonna use those for our gray tank. We're actually going to have our gray tank where it goes down the hill just over there to where the garden's going to be, and that's going to water, like this will be our filter, these will be the holders, and we can hook up our water hoses to them and utilize our gray water with the filter. So that'll be pretty cool. And then over here, this is the remnants from the part 1 video. This was all the wood that came out of that building. And so when we realized after we measured the shed, the first day we were out there, and we realized that that would be it would be 2 widths and a full length of our actual house. We just kept the walls intact because they were still good. We just ripped all the wood. So we're going to repurpose all of this and use it in the future. We also have some plywood under there as well, and there's some doors. And some of this too is for the goat shed that we're going to have. And here's some more wood that we picked up from the city, and some different projects that people had where they did not want their wood anymore. And like we got some floor joists and a whole bunch of stuff. So, and then just over there is some more tin. I believe that's for the shed, so that'll all be good. Over here is T111, which is what we are going to do the outside of our house with. And then there's just some countertop. If you look under here, super cool window that we picked up. It's like from the 40s, and it's got weights in it. And there's also our front door under here. So whole house, which is pretty exciting. We really just only have some extra foam and stuff to pick out. And then I'm going to repurpose this, and that's going to be in the bathroom. I'm going to spray paint it, so that'll be good. And then this trellis is going to actually go in our garden, so I'm hoping to maybe put like some beans and maybe, I don't know, some sort of vine flower, because then the beans will hang down and I'll be able to pick them a little easier. This is also a freezer. It's got all the doors in it, the front, and then there's the middle counter, and then it's got like an air conditioned system on each side, so it keeps everything cool while you're cutting up your meat. And then also over here, this bathtub we got from a lady. There's really only like 2 spots of rust on it, so it's like right here and then just a little bit there. But this is from an original 1940 house that she had that she took it out of, so that's pretty cool. So we're excited. Got some wire there that we'll use, and then I'm gonna sneak under here. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is actually tin for our roof that a friend gave us, and then here's some more aluminum corrugated, and that we're going to use in our bathroom backsplash around the bathtub. Some extra wire. This is also super cool. This is like one of my favorite pieces. If you look underneath of it, it says August of 1923. So we're going to fix it up. There's a little bit of rust on it, but I think it kind of gives it character. Have the extra knob for it, but we'll fix it up and put this in our bathroom. So I thought that was pretty cool. So now we're all done unloading. They're waiting for me so we can get going back to town. One other thing I'm going to go over with you guys today is the seedlings that I planted a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to show you that here. Do not judge me. I'm not perfect at this. Like I said, anything I do know from my dad is from my dad, basically. He has a green thumb. Also, my friend Sherry, she's a master gardener, and so she has also taught me lots of tips and tricks than just watching videos on YouTube. I have grown gardens in the past, but it's always been black dirt. So for me, going from the north to the south, big differences in things that we plant, how you plant them. So look at this puppy. He's so cute. Look at them. That one is our puppy. His name is Sue, and that's cool. They're brother and sister. Yes, so cute. Hi. Hi, guys. We're going to try to show you this with the puppies. So this is what I planted. 17th of April. I am super behind, but I do want to try to plant a few things, stuff we eat a lot of, but I'm really going to focus on our fall harvest and what that looks like. I did plant some more onions. Banana peppers have not come up. Corn, not complaining with how well they're doing. Peach tomatoes, which I've never had before, but I'm really excited about. Cherry tomatoes, marigolds. Eggplant, love eggplant. We like doing curry dishes too. Awesome. Another thing that I really like is beans. These are the only 2 bean plants that came up out of everything that I planted. So. And then French melon, they're like a type of honeydew melon. We love honeydew, so these were like a no-brainer for us. They are growing nice, beautiful, strong stalks. So nice. I'll kind of show you how everything else is doing. Like I said, goats got in here. I have not been the best at watering, so don't judge me. Lavender plant, I need to trim him up. It's coming back. Tomato has a flower on it. Pollinate him. My goats got in here the other day, so they ate a bunch of stuff up. This tomato also has a flower on it. I've got nasturtiums, I think that's how you say that. I'm going to plant those in our garden as well. Tomatoes, lemon balm. There's more tomatoes. This one here is epazote. We've got pepper plants, which the goats also ate. More peppers. We love peppers around here. Doing okay. I mean, some of these have been in here. This is another bean. Some of these have been in here for like 2 months, so I'm not complaining with how they're doing. This is the apple tree that I planted. The goats also ate lilac bush. Super sad, but it's coming back. It's still growing, so that's okay. All the zucchini is over here. Here's the eggplant. What else? Yeah, not everything's doing great, but it's been really overcast and rained a lot here, so. Peas. And we've had a little bit of pests, so just trying to deal with that as well. One thing I am doing, drying eggshells. Dry these out. I'm gonna crush them up, put them in the dirt. And I'm doing, well, I don't have any in here, but I've been taking banana peels, putting them in the water, letting it sit for a day, putting it on the plants. I contribute that to the good growth of those because they've been doing pretty good. So yeah. And also, you know, like I said, we really want to focus on our fall garden because we're already so far into gardening season right now. I do have a list of things for our zone that I can start sowing and then planting even next month, actually. So that's cool. Just stuff that we eat. Like I said, we're trying to plant a lot of things that we eat often, or stuff that we really want to start eating more of, and just going that route. So I even told Charlie, I was like, you know, I'm like, if we have to go buy some plants, that's what it is this year. I mean, we can't, starting out homesteading, you can't be expected to be like great at everything all at once. So we're learning and growing and utilizing as many you know, YouTube videos and stuff that we can get our hands on as much as we can so that we can grow and learn. So you get to grow and learn with us. Lucky you. Hope this was a great video, and we are going to be doing some more content. Hopefully next week it'll be building our house. I'd also like to do a day in the life. So we got some new equipment that we'll be able to utilize moving forward. So maybe that would be something that will help us to do videos like that. So if you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we hope you all have a blessed week. Take care.
Like our content, make sure to like this video.
And subscribe.